A legacy of grit revisiting the original Den of Thieves. The year was 2018, a year that saw many memorable films. Den of Thieves exploded onto the scene, capturing the attention of audiences worldwide. It was a gritty, testosterone-fueled crime thriller that kept viewers on the edge of their seats. The film pitted Gerard Butler's relentless lawman Big Nick O'Brien against a formidable crew of ex-military bank robbers led by the calculating Ray Merriman, played by Pablo Schreiber. Los Angeles became a battleground, a city where the stakes were high and the tension palpable. The lines between cop and criminal blurred, creating a morally complex narrative. Den of Thieves was a critical and commercial success, earning praise from both audiences and critics. It resonated with audiences hungry for intense action and morally ambiguous characters, delivering on all fronts. The film's success was a testament to its raw energy and commitment to realism, with every scene meticulously crafted. Audiences and critics alike praised its complex characters and intricate plot. The film left audiences wanting more, eager to see what would happen next. The stage was set for a sequel, with fans buzzing with anticipation. Fans were eager to see where the story would go next, speculating on the future twists and turns. Den of Thieves 2. Pantera had a lot to live up to, promising even more action and intrigue. Den of Thieves 2 picks up several years after the events of the first film, diving deeper into the lives of its characters. Big Nick O'Brien is back. He's haunted by the ghosts of his past, memories that refuse to fade. He's on the trail of Donnie Wilson, played by O'Shea Jackson Jr., a surviving member of Merriman's crew who has his own demons to face. Donnie has resurfaced in Europe. He's entangled in a dangerous new game, one that could cost him everything. The prize? A cache of priceless diamonds known as Pantera, coveted by many. The sequel expands the scope of the narrative. It takes us from the sun-drenched streets of Los Angeles to the shadowy underworld of Marseille, France, adding layers of complexity. The stakes are higher. The action is more intense, pushing the characters to their limits. The body count rises. Nick finds himself in a deadly game of cat and mouse where every move could be his last. He's pursuing Donnie through the labyrinthine streets of Europe, where danger lurks around every corner. Donnie, Nick, and the players in the shadows. These are the men who navigate the murky waters of crime and justice. O'Shea Jackson Jr. steps into the spotlight as Donnie Wilson, a man with a complex past and an uncertain future. He's now a central figure in the narrative. Donnie is caught between two worlds, the criminal underworld and a desire for a normal life. He's trying to escape his past, but he's drawn deeper into the criminal underworld, where danger lurks at every corner. Jackson brings a quiet intensity to the role. He portrays Donnie's internal conflict with nuance, capturing the essence of a man torn apart. Nick O'Brien is as relentless as ever. He's driven by an insatiable thirst for justice, or perhaps something more personal. Or is it vengeance? Butler slips back into the role effortlessly, embodying Nick's complex motivations. He embodies Nick's rugged determination and moral ambiguity, making him a force to be reckoned with. The supporting cast is equally compelling. New characters emerge from the shadows, each with their own secrets and agendas. They are players in a high-stakes game of betrayal and deceit, where trust is a luxury no one can afford. Den of Thieves 2 doesn't waste any time. It kicks off with a bang. The opening sequence is a masterclass in controlled chaos. A daring heist unfolds at an airport. Tensions run high. Bullets fly. Donnie and his crew make a daring escape. They leave a trail of destruction in their wake. The sequence sets the tone for the rest of the film. It's a visceral, adrenaline-fueled ride. Director Christian Gudegast doesn't shy away from violence. He uses it sparingly. He uses it to heighten the tension. He wants to remind the audience of the stakes. Nick follows Donnie's trail across the Atlantic. He finds himself in Marseille. Marseille is a city steeped in history and intrigue. It's a melting pot of cultures. It's a haven for criminals. Nick's pursuit of Donnie becomes a race against time. He has to navigate the city's criminal underworld. He has to stay one step ahead of his enemies. The change of scenery injects the film with a fresh energy. Marseille provides a stunning backdrop for the action. The city's narrow streets and bustling marketplaces become a character in themselves. They add a layer of authenticity to the narrative. Nick's investigation leads him deeper into the criminal underworld. He infiltrates Donnie's inner circle. He befriends a master thief named Isabel. She's a woman with her own agenda. Nick must play a dangerous game. He has to gain Donnie's trust. He has to avoid raising the suspicions of his new allies. The film becomes a twisted game of cat and mouse. Alliances shift. Betrayals cut deep. Nick finds himself walking a tightrope. One wrong step could have deadly consequences. The tension builds with each passing scene. If you enjoyed the original Den of Thieves and are in the mood for more chaotic action, twists, and macho drama, then Den of Thieves 2, Pantera might be worth checking out. However, if you found the first movie forgettable or aren't a fan of the overly dramatic tough guy style, this sequel might not change your mind. It seems to lean heavily into the same formula with more crosses and chaos for fans of the genre.